Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA. I've zoomed out here to the 4-hour chart. We see the movement that occurred since end of December. And with the latest drop, I want to talk about, the two most likely scenarios now. They are both bullish, but that doesn't mean a bearish one wouldn't exist. Of course, there's a bearish one, but we talk about the price level in this video, below which we have to become bearish on ADA. Yeah, basically that means that we are going to get a new bear market low. So short-term bearish indeed, in both scenarios, because we talk here about a deeper pullback. Even though we are still holding the 40-cent level, which I called out as a very relevant support area, support level. However, I think we have two scenarios which are now very likely. So the first one is here still unchanged. The move to February was a wave 1, an impulse. Then we came down in an ABC correction in a wave 2. So 1, 2, no change. But then here we now talk about another scenario that of the oh, 1 second, I just need to, let me think. Yeah, I need to take that out. Let me take that out because things have changed with a deep pullback, and it's just a direct breakout is still possible here, but it's looking increasingly unlikely. So let me take that out. Don't want to confuse you here. Already talked in the previous video about that this move up could be a leading diagonal. The price action at the moment, suggests it. So that is one of these scenarios, basically a 1-2 setup, which bottomed on the 10th of March. And then here another wave 1 as a leading diagonal. We could now come down in a wave 2, basically as an ABC structure, something like that, into the support region between 38 cents and 33.3. And as long as we're holding 33.3 cents, I would go with this particular scenario. From here, we could then rally in a third wave. It just seems that the third wave for ADA wasn't really ready yet. Okay, but it would still be or mean that we are in the higher degree third wave. It's just that in the third wave, we've completed first a leading diagonal, which is getting corrected now, which is in line with, well, crypto seasonality, which is typically quite weak in May and June. The other possibility, which would also be bullish but short-term bearish, is also here. No, 1 second. It's also the option or the idea that we rallied in a wave 1 to February highs, but the ABC correction which came down was not a wave 2, which bottomed here on the 10th of March. It was only an A wave. The move up here was a B wave. That's why I have it as alternate B wave. Basically a flat pattern here. And now we're coming down in a C wave. I think support areas may not be too different between both scenarios, but note that in the red count, basically here, the C wave, we could come down lower than in the leading diagonal count, okay? But the level below which I will turn bearish on ADA in both scenarios is the 27.6 cent level. A sustained break below that would make ADA look quite bearish, okay? But for now, I'm just exploring these two. And first of all, the first level I'm watching is 33.3 cents, because below that level, it's getting unlikely that the leading diagonal count is going to work out. And below that, I would then prioritize the red count here. Okay, now let's look at the deeper wave count. Currently, I'm exploring this wave count, as it's just an idea, micro count basically, that we came down in an A wave of the recent high, moved up in a B wave, we're now coming down in a C wave, and that we are now still in a fourth wave and could put one more low in place in a fifth. And then we need to be watching what happens, because this would complete an ABC structure. So could that already be the completion of the wave 2? Technically, yes. But looking at the time in which this was completed, it would be unlikely, because this move up took, well, more than a month. It's unlikely it's getting corrected within, well, a couple of days, right? So what I think we're going to see here, and that would be my preference and I think more reasonable, is that the ABC structure we're seeing here could just be a larger A wave. We're then going to move up in a B wave and come down in C. The microstructure here is subject to change. What is more relevant is here, the box, yeah? And as long as we're holding this level, we could focus on higher in a leading diagonal scenario, but short term first, we need to finish off this correction. And important to understand that we are focusing on lower here also on the microstructure, as long as we don't have a bottom signal in place. We have enough waves now to count it complete, but I would still prefer to see another 4 and 5. And I need to see a sustained break above 42.5 cents to assume that a more substantial low has been made here. And that's my update about ADA. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.